person I wanted to see. This is my job application.
Look, I don't do hiring, okay?
And this is my resume.
Yeah, well, I guess you're gonna have to see somebody in personnel.
I just came from there. The woman in charge wouldn't even give me an interview. My name is Susan Bates.
Well, look, I'm sorry, Miss Bates, okay? But I'm not the person...
I need a job, Mr. McHenry, now, today. I was hoping you could just make sure the people in charge saw my stuff. I'll put my qualifications up against anybody's. I really love your work, Mr. McHenry, and I'm not just saying that to flatter you.
Terrific.
I read 50 different papers a day, so I do have a basis for comparison.
What, you're looking for a job on this paper? Boy, did you come to the wrong place. Look, you'd be better off sweeping floors at the East Podom Tribune. Here you go.
But I do know what it's like to be HIV positive, and just because I meet someone else who is doesn't mean we'll generally get along.
So what does that have to do with Marian?
What I'm saying is that just because you and Marian have both been victimized by men doesn't mean you have to trust her, you know?
Yeah, but why shouldn't I?
Well, I don't like to talk behind people's backs. But I accidentally overheard your conversation with her the other day. Marian is trying to keep you and Alan Michael apart.
Poor Lucy, she seems so stressed. She and Alan Michael are fighting too, you know.
I heard.
She's being affected by it terribly. She's such a bright girl and a terrifically hard worker. But she couldn't seem to grasp my latest report at all. Perhaps it's time for the dear girl to start looking for other employment.
So you think she should leave? Quit Spaulding?
I'm only thinking of her well-being.
Of course.
How could she work with a man who continues to pressure her?
Okay, Marian. What exactly are you trying to pull between Lucy and Alan Michael? That's right. I'm HIV positive. But don't worry, you can't get it from touching me. And you might want to tell that to your friend who turned me down for a job, too. Oh, Susan! Oh, my goodness, I miss you so much, you do.
Look, I know that this isn't exactly the right place. I mean, it's a hospital room, okay? So it's not exactly the place that I would normally do something like this, or anybody would, but...
Nick, I've never seen you so tongue-tied. What's wrong?
That is pretty rare, isn't it? Listen, sweetheart, I am a dream when it comes to being a writer, okay?
Right.
Yes, I am. But when it comes to this kind of thing, I am really a bozo.
What kind of thing?
All right, listen.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do me a favor. Tell me that you'll marry me so that you can put me out of my misery.
First found out I had HIV, everything changed. You can't imagine. I used to be this whole person. Body, mind, and soul.
But then suddenly my body wasn't mine anymore. It had been invaded by tiny little invisible beings. I missed my body, you know? It used to be so great. I used to be an athlete. I did gymnastics and soccer and dance. I used to be able to do anything with this body of mine.
I'm sure you could.
And then suddenly I couldn't trust my body anymore. It took me months to get over that, to realize my body hadn't deserted me. My body had been invaded by a disease that I got because I trusted a man to be safe. Now, I know that I should have taken responsibility for it. I know. But I didn't. I trusted him. And so if I'm not particularly overjoyed at the idea of getting myself in a position of having to trust someone again, can't you understand that, Nick?
Yeah, I can. I can understand that.